Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We are back. Do some spreadsheet gaming. Spreadsheet Pokemon. We got ourselves through Brawly. Very scathed. Not quite unscathed. Very scathed. But we're still kicking. We got the badge, and that's all that matters. We got the dub, and we can continue forward. Plan for today: we're gonna go through, catch some encounters. There's some that I definitely are catching today. So we're gonna be doing we're catching a Petalburg encounter, and we'll be catching a, I think it's 116. And then depending on what those encounters are, I might have to catch other ones, because we're looking ahead at Roxanne, and for the most part, we're okay. There's a few problem mons in there. Having a solid fighting type that isn't Krogunk would be pretty nice. So picking up the Amakakito or Tyrogue on 116 is going to be great. Or even the Shroomish in Petalburgs. That's going to be very nice, because Krogunk doesn't really... They have an entire Aurorus, and Krogunk does not do much damage nor does it outspeed the Aurorus, so things can get really spicy in that front. And Aurorus is a good number to our team. So we're gonna do that, we're gonna catch some encounters, and we're gonna go fight some trainers. We're gonna do all the stuff through Petalburg, and we might, depending on what time it is, when we get to the gym, we might do some of the gym encounters. The gym battles, I mean. But if we don't, we're definitely going to do it Friday, including Roxanne on Friday. So, yeah. So, squad, what we got so far? We are up to level 25 now, which means we got some pretty good, substantial evolutions. First being our Serena. This Serena is very good. Now that it is fully evolved and has access to Drop Kick, it is doing a significant amount of damage. Which is what we want. Because we've had to rely on Groddle, who's still pretty good for the grass type coverage, but now it's Serena here doing Drop Kick. Kind of makes up for the fact that we lost our Luxio. Do like attack lowering moves, guaranteed. It's great. So speaking of which, we have our Groddle, of course. Our good old Timpani. Castanets is gonna come very much online. I do regret a little bit not bringing Castanets to the Brawly fight over like something like the Masquerade, because it was putting in a lot of work with the trainers beforehand. I was just too worried about not getting full KOs, and it didn't have Roost at the time, and all the good stuff. So But it's here. It's still here, and it's going to. This thing's gonna put in numbers here. Trainers coming up ahead. Our Krogan got a solid fighting type move now, but it's still a Krogunk. It's consistently of trying to put in, like, it's great that it's adamant nature, but these IVs do not do anything for any cogs for stuff. This is a fake out bot priority bot through and through. Our Masquerade, of course, clutching up that fight, will be our Intimidator moving forward. Without our luck, sorry. We have a couple others. Some potential heat in the box. Our Salandit will be very, very good once it evolves. Dragon Rage is coming handy. Litleo's a Litleo. It's going to be our kind of main fire type moving forward now that we don't have a Ponytail. A little shame, but it's okay. And our Breezel has the potential to be really good. Like having that Wicket really fast, hits pretty hard. It's just gonna evolve into a Floatzel after Roxanne. And I could go for the Rare Candy, but I want to try to avoid that, the battles to get to that as much as possible. So if I find I need it, I'll get it, but the goal is to avoid it. So yeah, we're gonna catch some Mons here. I've been just constantly thinking about this all week. Monday I was so tired, and then Tuesday came around and I had a good night's sleep, and I woke up the next morning and I was like, I just want more Run Bun, dude. This is so much fun. I'm having such a blast with this. Having to be like really creative about planning out the fights is loads of fun. Alrighty. So we've got a couple interesting encounters here for Petalburg Woods. We have we got a pretty good odds of getting some solid Mons. Shroomish would be amazing. I think the Chikorita would be pretty good. Gossifleur would be incredible. And even though Paris isn't the best, I think with the team that I have right now, I would be happy with the Paris. Because I have been missing item removing or like bug bite moves quite heavily now that I don't have a Scent Scorch. Being able to get rid of those berries on some of the Mons is going to be really crucial. Some stinkers we could get. Weepin' Bell. Honestly, the Weepin' Bell would be the biggest. Bellsprout or the Weepin' Bell. That's a 15% chance. Carnivine's like decent and okay. We're probably gonna get the Carnivine here because it's 30%. But like in a perfect world, 20% for the Shroomish. I'd take the Chikorita. I absolutely love the Gossifleur. Let me make sure I got some Pokeballs here. We got 10. Okay, that's good. Good thing I caught that. We need a couple more Pokeballs. We'll do 20. Ah, we can do plenty more. Nice 50 round number. Cool. So yeah, most of the trainers that we'll go up against today are going to be pretty straightforward. We do have the twins coming up, which is going to be our first our first foray into double battles in this game, which will be very interesting to learn. I also need to, I didn't do my research into this, but I need to figure out, there's a specific bug that happens in doubles that I need to understand how it works before going into the double battle. But first off, we got ourselves our encounter here. Let's go. Please don't be... All right, we got the Chikorita. There we go. I will take the Chikorita, no problemo at all. Nice little Pokemon here, should be good. I've seen the Chikorita put in work in this game. So this is, I'm definitely thinking some like string instrument, because I don't know why the leaf is reminding me of some like a bow of a violin or something, but we had violin on our Mienshao earlier. Viola seems pretty decent. Alright, we got ourselves Viola the Chikorita. Alright, we'll take a look at this Chikorita here and level it up. I don't know if you all heard that. At this time of night, folks really like to run their engines outside my apartment. It's just the nature of where I live, unfortunately. People just really like to just really show how cool their cars are. All right, let's take a look at this Chikorita. What do we got? What do we got here? What do we got here? Anything good off of this Chikorita? Overgrow, pretty decent. Quirky nature, I'll take the neutral nature. Nope, no problemo. It's looking... Yeah. Defensive-ish. Physically defensive. That's a very unfortunate IVs for the Mon, but we take what we get and we roll with the punches. Oh, evolution. This is what we're looking for right here. Synthesis and recovery moves in this game are super, super strong. Okay, so I believe with looking at how some Megadiums are used, we actually keep Growl. Is Growl like magically poison powder synthesis on the Mon? Because I believe there is an Electros somewhere in our future that this Mon can take care of fairly well. We'll say fairly well. This one might be a little different, but depending on its IVs that are less than ideal. Okay. We'll plop that over into our little calculator. Boom, 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 boom. Oops, not this one. We want to go to here. Alright, and the bay leaf is bug. Okay. Hidden power bug. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Cool. Alrighty. So that should definitely mean that we are got up our first battle this evening. So I definitely did a little bit of prep beforehand on this fight. Then I kind of held myself back a little bit, because half the fun is trying to figure it out here on stream. I think if we go through this again, then we'll probably be doing the plans ahead of time. But if we take a look here, the first up is Ariados, scope lens sniper, which is I love to see this very early on. I need to double check here. Cross poison. It does have a chance of poison. Okay. So ideally with the Ariados, can write this down here too. Mechanium bug. With the Ariados, it'd be something as simple as, Dreadnought outspeeds and kills the Ariados. Not quite. Because we are indeed Timidnature, that's not the case. So what we're gonna have to do is we have to lead the Krogunk, lead the Fake Out, and we're gonna damage it enough so that it gets to, I think it was 17? Yeah. 17 HP, so it sees the kill with cross poison. Because Missile has a range, Night Slash has a range. Could we do cross poison to then switch into our Dreadnought, who can take the critical hit just fine. We'll put a Petra Berry on it and then kill with Rock Tomb. And then from there, that's going to be baiting in the Ninjask, who will use Giga Drain. It does have White Herb, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of switching here. We're gonna be going between Masquerain and the Dreadnought again, to actually get the -1 on the Ninjask, so that our Fletchender at -1 is able to just be fine with the dual wing beat. And we killed twice with Flame Charge. Then we just take out the Rikichin afterwards. With backups being our Masquerain, other fire types, all that good stuff. So, yeah, we got that down right here. So we'll go ahead and we'll put that here. There, should be able to see that. Perfect. These negative speed natures on these mons that we have are definitely coming home to roost here. Because we're just barely not KOing things. It's like we're so close to having really solid mons, but not quite. I'm trying to save. I mean, thinking ahead for Roxanne, we're probably gonna be using a heart scale for something in Roxanne because we won't have a rare candy, and I think using that resource will be solid. Would be solid here, but we're trying to make. I'm just lost my train of thought right there. It just boom. Whatever thing I had in my head, it was just gone, completely just boom, gone. I'm like managing 50 million different things right now. Okay, so that does kill. I have to go. I have to go back to Slateport. Go here. Well, that's gonna be an issue. How do I pre-damage? I have to heal in order for fake out PP, and we need that fake out PP. Because we can't toxic you because you're a poison type. Okay, so then we're gonna have to use the Weasel then. Is the Weasel gonna be able to bait? The Weasel baits Pin Missile, which is not what we want. That. So, I mean, the Dreadnought can technically be in front of the Ariados. The thing we just want to, like, Dreadnought's really, really important for the team. And I want to minimize the risk of this Mon being KO'd as much as possible. Like, we need this Mon. We lose this Mon, there's a potential that we're wiping here. So we're fine on 4 hits, Pin Missiles with critical hits. We're not okay on 5. That's the issue here. So nope, we don't want this. We'll try fishing and see if that's yeah, that's not gonna work. How can I bait cross poison? I mean, I guess it can be... I guess it could be Masquerain. Because we do quick attack on the Masquerain, and then... But then it will... It will use random move afterwards. Which is not what we want. Maybe we'll go into the cave. Let me just make sure this Rhyhorn doesn't. Rhyhorn level 8. It does not have anything really that much to hurt me. Okay. Doesn't have anything actually. So we'll just sludge. Our Togi. Okay, this works. We just have to get to 17. Once we're at 17, we're good. Almost there. Everything's dying too fast. I don't think it's super effective moves, but... There we go. Cool, so we got that. That's done. We can... I don't think we get full heals just yet. We'll go back to here. We don't want this. We want to go to see if there's any full heals or burn heals. We'll just buy a burn heal. We do not have one. Alrighty. Well then, that's actually not good then. Because after burn chip, it's gonna put the Croak in range of random move, which is not what we want. Yeah, because 13's here. Because we gotta be above. That's so specific. Well, that's what we gotta do. All right, we'll go back. We'll do this again. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of visualization here. A lot of visualization of like the future of what lies ahead. Like I've been watching some Squirk videos, watching some Wacko, Peach Owls, Flagons. Small Ant's literally doing Hell Room right now. And there's a lot of really nasty stuff that comes up ahead. But like one of the joys I really enjoy about like Pokemon in general, or just like the Pokemon in this context, is that the creativity is what's going to be the deciding factor for things. Like a lot of the reason why I wanted to do this challenge is that in I do a lot of VGC, playing a lot of VGC and doing VGC draft. And in there you have your entire roster, your 9 that you have. Your squad of 9 that you have for the entire season, and you have to work with what you got. And it's usually have to be like creative on how you beat the other team with the tools that you have. And so like requires like really creative thinking of like using a Pokemon in a different way than usual, or using an unknown item, or things like that. Let me just double check here. We want the burn Pokemon. I just want to know how much it's dealt each turn. I think it's 1/8. Yeah, 1/8 of its max HP. So 1/8 of, we're bringing out the calculator. 8 times 59 is going to be doing 8 damage. So as long as we are 17 plus 8, we end up around 25. Whoops, I'll do that. This should do it. Perfect damage. Okay. All right, so now our Krogunk should be good after Burn Chip to bait out the Cross Poison, but not bait out anything else. Because 17 gets it to 29%. Shadow Sneak doesn't get the KO by 0.2%, nor does that. Pin Missile 3 hits doesn't. It's always going to do Cross Poison, which is what we want to switch into our Oboe. So very, very, very specific line for a very like for just a silly little trainer, but this is all because I want to make sure that Medj Redknot stays alive at all costs. This is for the future. We are future proofing here. Okay, so then we'll plop a Pecha onto, how many Pechas do we have? 29. And then everyone else gets oranberries. But yeah, I was saying before, I'm just like, I really like the creative team building, and like, don't get me wrong, like I love VGC a lot. I'm excited we're going at NAIC this year. And the VGC tends to be a little bit more centralized and more somewhat unlike how your macro play is, like understanding your opponents, understanding positioning, understanding all of that. And that's good. Like you can also be creative in the team building aspect of things, obviously. But there's gonna be mons that are good. Like you're gonna have your instant rewards, you're gonna have your Urshifus. Like I am a Shadow Rider player. I love that mon a lot. And I know it's very, very strong. But I also love in Pokemon that there are creative solutions to things, and there are tools to let you creatively solve problems. And that's really neat. It adds like really some depth to the game. And I think it's pretty unique. Okay, let me make sure this is. Okay, I think that's our guy up there. This goes. I don't know who this is. Oh, this is Bug Bite guy, right? Yeah, this is Bug Bite guy. Oh, wait, there's an item. There's items around here. Well, not there, but down here. Yeah, it's Poison Barb. We got plenty of poison types, so we could definitely use that. Cool. Alrighty. Alright, so time for our first battle here. We'll plop this on and plop this on. Alright, we'll make sure everyone's good. We've got our pre-damage burn, Pecha with you, and a bunch of backups for other mons. Cool, yeah. Alrighty. Hold on, we're turning up the audio here. Alrighty, Bug Pokemon! We've got ourselves a Bug Catcher Lyle. Alright, Ariados will come onto the field first. This Ariados is Sniper with Scope Lens. So this thing is pretty much always going to be doing critical hits, or at least we've been prepping around critical hits. Our Krogunk here is at a very, very specific HP and is also burned because I don't know how to get rid of the burn. I don't have any things to get rid of it. So we'll be using Fake Out this turn. We'll be faking out the Ariados, and that will put the burn into range so that this Ariados always goes for cross poison. It doesn't go for any other move. It's very, very specific HP to get here. Because we need this Fake Out chip in order to put us to oh, put us to 22. I think that's still fine. So this should be coming across poison here, which our Dreadnought will be able to get. This little chip is needed to be able to OHKO this Ariados. Because Fake Out does 13 to 16. And Rock Tomb does 81 to... I guess it's still a little bit of a roll. But it's a roll in our favor, now that I think about it. 81 minus 13. Whoops, 81 plus 13. Okay, here comes the cross poison. Here's our critical hit. Not very effective. Alrighty, buddy. I need you to hit this KO right here, right now. Well, hold on. Let me see if I can... I still do the same amount. Let me just double check on this roll here. I didn't math my math the best. So I got this 13 to 16. If we're to 13, that's gonna put us at like 87. Oh, perfect. Okay, we'll do that. Into our Dreadnought with a Rock Tomb. 62. But only thing it's gonna be using pin missiles. We just gotta hope that it's not. We're at 65. Okay, I have a pivot. I have a pivot. So I was gonna use pin missile here. Oh, Shadow Sneak? Okay. Can we get the burn? That's unfortunate. Okay. So, Fletchender cross poison onto 22. Critical hit on the Crow Gunk. Always kills. Okay, I have to go back into this. I need this to use pin missile. I'm interested to see why it go for Shadow Sneak. Oh, probably because it sees kill. It sees kill with Rock Tomb. Because it outspeeds, I see with Rock Tomb. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go for it. I think I'm gonna be okay. Shadow Sneak, please. Okay, cool. I'll take the Shadow Sneaks. Okay, so we didn't have to do all of that, which is unfortunate, but we lost a little bit of HP. But we're still fine. We're still okay. Okay. So I got a little too safe there. I think that's actually good to know. If it always takes, I have to remember, the AI always takes the highest roll of whatever damage you can do and determines that. So since I did outspeed it and I had a chance to OHKO with a Rock Tomb, it is going to go for priority moves pretty much all the time. Okay, so this should be Giga Drain. Here, we go into our Masquerade. This is going to be, this will eat the, this will get rid of the white herb on it. Which is what we want. It goes for Giga Drain. Doesn't do very much damage. It's speed boost. I'm not worried about speed boost at all. So now we'll go for dual wing beat. And we're gonna go right back into our Dreadnought. Just double checking that no critical hits, given how low this thing is, that it will do, it will kill. It never kills. Here comes the dual wing. Okay. Okay, it will now dual wing beat again. And we go back into our... sorry, we'll go to Giga Drain again, and we will go back into our symbols. Oboes and cymbals, quite the symphony here. And this will get the Intimidate drop onto it. As it goes for Giga Drain again. Why is this not going down? Oh, because critical hits on. That's why. Can I turn that off? Okay, so you're still kind of fine with that. Okay, so at the -1, we will, let me make sure Dreadnought's still within range. He didn't get critical hit that turn. Critical hit 21. Dual wing beat crit. Still does not KO the Dreadnought. We are low, but okay. And now, let me make sure. We will dual wing beat again, but we're gonna go into our vocals this time. Let me see. Actually, can I do this with the Oranberry and live? Not with the Oranberry. Okay, we'll go here. Because if we do need to sack somebody, I guess the Leo's kind of a pain to sack, but I'll go for Leech Life. Even better, perfect. Okay. That's fine. Okay. So now our Incinerate does have a chance to kill this Ninjask. We're just hoping for no crits here. Cool. We're chilling. Beautiful. All right. Never worried. Never worried. So this will bring in the Cricketune. This will be going for Rock Smash. Yes, with a slight chance of sort of Aerial Ace. So we will go into. I mean, Rock Smash doesn't. If we're at 46 now. We are speed tying with this Cricketune. Yeah, so you have to go into this. We go into you. For Rock Smash. And then now it's going to go for Aerial Ace. Can I Dreadnought still live a critical hit Aerial Ace at 13 HP? It definitely can. It will live on 1 HP. Yeah, because we do this, and then go into our Castanets, and then... Putting this pre-damage on the Fletchender earlier was a mistake by me, so I'm trying to like pivot around that. Okay, going to you. Okay, we'll always live. Now if this is Rock Smash, we've got 22 in the Dreadnought and burned. And always chaos. Oh, my this This is actually random move, which I think is okay. I think. So we'll go into you. Oh, we built the Felsinger. Right. Which is what we wanted. Perfect. I totally meant to do that. Absolutely. Okay. So now we outspeed and we guarantee kill with Aerial Ace twice. We never died. We never died to that. It doesn't have any priority, so we win. Whew, okay. That was a little spookier than I wanted it to be. It was just that pre-damage on the Fletchender trying to pivot on earlier in the fight made things a little bit not the best. Not the best. All right. We'll get out of here. I'm gonna get planted for the next one. And this is why we always plan around the crits. For that exact reason. I should have checked the aerial ace crit calcs. We were still fine, but I still wanted to check just in case. It's good for the future. And good habits to build. Okay. We'll get our chill music back on. Alright, so this battle X up should be a lot more simpler because this is just Fletchender's time to shine. So the biggest thing we'll have to worry about is the Vibrava because Fletchender takes care of all the other mons. Technically I could put the Litleo in front of this, which I might do, just to be safe. But okay, Fletchender in front of the Larvesta. We'll just always kill with Aerial Ace. That will bring in the Vibrava. And that will be a breaking swipe. We'll do... I'll probably still do Aerial Ace damage onto it. How do you come in on a breaking swipe? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Do you outspeed? Oh, by 1 point. Let's go. 0 IV, 80 Masquerade outspeeds Charlie Vibrava. Let's go. Okay. So if we do that, we Aerial Ace. That gets us 43. 43 plus 56. Wait. It was... Shoot. 43.1 plus 56.8. That's a 99.9. I am willing to take those odds. Fletch, KO, Larvesta, Vibrava in, Fletch, Aerial Ace, switch Mask, Mask KO with Air Cutter. Does Air Cutter have a chance to miss? It does not. Perfect. Okay. Okay. So then that will bring in... That actually might bring in the Rabombi. Which we're, again, not really too worried about. We can just go back into our Fletchender, and even if it does Fake Tears us, it's a little annoying. So, okay, so wait, I see it. So we kill with the Masquerade. The Bombi comes in, we scary face it immediately. This will, if there's any fake tears that comes out, that's totally fine. Because then we switch into our Fletch, and then our Fletch just KOs from there. And KOs every mon after that. Okay. Let me just make sure. It could honestly still be the... Because this has a range to kill. It could still be the Shedinja comes in. If the Shedinja comes in, we'll just go into our Lit Leo. Guarantee be okay. Kill it with the Incinerate and then go from there. Okay. And we'll be in Mask. Scary Face. Switch to Fletch. Fletch KO. Rabombi. Fletch KO. So we'll say Fletch or Lit Leo. KO Shed. Okay. Okay, we're not gonna need you. We need you, we need you. We'll bring you, we'll bring you. Who lives? Signal Beam the best. Grottle. Or Serena most likely. They don't do too much in return. I guess it is you. I guess you do come. If we do Scary Face it, okay, that will outspeed. Rock Tomb has a chance to kill, and Magical Leaf does kill with critical hit. We should bring the grass type just in case the Vibrava gets out of hand. Because we'll have 3 fire types to hit the and a bunch of flying types to hit the Shedinja. Well, okay, I guess we actually have to use a Fletchinder on the Shedinja. Okay. I think we're good there. Alrighty. Get the second fight underway. It's 6 trainer fights total that we have here. So I think the 4th one is the double battles. So we'll definitely that will be a fun one to prep for. I think that's gonna be... We're gonna have to rely on our Lit Leo a little bit for that. And make sure you are still leading. Yes. Out of curiosity. Yeah, no, I'd rather do this. I have to get just the super effective damage on. I was debating if I wanted to lead the Litleo instead, but that's not the best idea. Because the Aerial Ace does do more to the Larvesta. Okay, so this should be Bug Catcher James. Oh. You should stay out of the tall grass. Thank you. Well, Bug Maniac James, of course. Bug Maniac. Oh my god, Bug going to school? It'd be popular? That's just the key, huh? The key to be popular at high school is just bring bugs in. Alright, Larvesta's in. This Fletchender completely walls Larvesta. It's gonna do like negative damage to us. Aerial Ace is going to 2-hit KO it. So we shall do that. Avoom! There is one. It will flame charge. And we'll flame charge again. I think it could have roosted there, but we're still kind of chilling. We're still kind of fine. Okay. Vibrava comes in. The Rabombi comes in. I guess because it sees us faster and... That's... Okay. I mean, sure, I guess. We just flame charge here, right? We flame charge. Guess it's the faster than the Rabombi, and then we're chilling. Okay, this makes the line, I guess, a little bit easier. Because now we definitely have speed. And we'll Aerial Ace to guarantee the kill. Okay. Sure. The Vibrava doesn't have any special type moves. The Shedinja might come in. But even that, I don't even... Yeah, the Vibrava comes in. Okay. So we still don't die to anything from the Vibrava. We're back on track. We will Aerial Ace for Chip. And it was Breaking Swipe. Okay, and then we go into our Masquerain. Another Breaking Swipe, but that's okay because we are a special attacker. And the Air Cutter will kill the Vibrava. Oh, goes for Roost. Ah, that's fine. This is still not a big deal. We just Air Cutter twice. Because we got speed by 1. Boom. Oh no, my attack! Whatever, what am I gonna do? Air Cutter. Zoom. Okay. So now the Shedinja comes in. The Shedinja versus the Masquerain. It's probably going to Will-O-Wisp here, which is okay. We will... Well, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go to guarantee an okay switch into our Fletchender. We're gonna pivot through our vocals here. Because if it goes for Will-O-Wisp, we're fine. If it goes for any ghost type moves, we're fine. If it X Scissors, we're still fine. So we're here. Use Shadow Sneak. Doesn't affect. It's now only gonna be able to use X Scissor. So now we can go back into our Legender. And Aerial Ace will kill. Doing a whopping 5,000 to 6,000% to this Shedinja. So cutting a little bit close. Boom. All right, and that's that battle. All right, next one's gonna be a little bit dicey. We just have to get through one Mon. Well, there's one problem Mon, and then we can take care of the Mon after it, I believe. We got ourselves a dog battle. Bunch of dogs. We got our Furfrou and a Maitaina. We go back here. So the Furfrou is gonna have fur coat, so it's gonna be difficult to get through physical type moves. So we want to be able to hit it on the special side. But the Furfrou does do a decent amount of damage. So I think probably gonna be leading the Masquerain here. It's also fast too. So probably gonna lead the Masquerain, attempt a Scary Face on it. And then we can go from there. Our good special, because I might just want to use the Grottle against this. Because if we -2, our Grottle will outspeed, and we can just Mega Drain, Mega Drain, Mega Drain. It avoids any headbutt flinches. If it wants to Rock Smash, sure. And then we can also pivot into... That's interesting. Ice Fang does the most to the Furfrou. We can pivot into you to deal with Furfrou. We can also... I mean... I don't... That's the thing. This Croagunk is so bad. It's so bad. It's just so bad. If we need to Vacuum Wave, finish it off, we can do that. Okay. So... Lead the Masquerain, attempt a Scary Face on it. Try to avoid any headbutts. Then we go into our Grottle. It honestly could be Rock Smashing our are you? I mean, I think we're still okay. If we're at -1, it's at -1. That's pretty much the same, and we're still outspeeding. And we just Mega Drain, Mega Drain, Mega Drain. If we need to reset, we can go into our Dreadnought on headbutts. So then we want to end with the Furfrou. If we finish the Furfrou off with our Grottle, we have this on Ice Fang. So that will bring our Leo in, which baits the Crunch. Which just comes in, we fake out. Does... I could still KO. Do that, still outspeed. I guess I can still do Intimidate Cycling. So if we go through Leo, I mean, I guess I could also Dreadnought. We can pivot through Dreadnought. Oh, Dreadnought takes care of this very well. And it outspeeds because of timid. And technically I could do never melt ice. Oh, but it has lefties, so it's not worth it. Okay. So then we have that. We'll just find mons that are gonna be faster than the Bunny Unit 2. We can bring you. We can bring you if we get it low enough. So yeah, I think it's going to be relieve the Masquerain. Dreadnought's coming. I think I saw my Serena did not outspeed this, right? It's sped tie. Okay, yeah, so we won't bring the Serena. To you. And how do you take an Ice Fang? No, you. We want you. How do you take the Ice Fang? Oh, not too bad. Okay, so we can definitely pivot through you as well, if we need to. So wait, who did I just put back? The Krogunk? The Krogunk is just so bad. It's just not, its IVs are like not good at all. It hasn't evolved yet. It might be like decent if it evolves, but right now it does not do anything quite particularly well besides Fake Out. Fake Out and bait moves, which I guess is still a positive. Still net positive, so. Okay, so worst case scenario on the first turn here is that the Furfrou gets a critical hit headbutt flinch versus our Masquerain. Well, which is spooky. If it does do that, we have to go to our grotto immediately and just go from there. We're gonna have to forego the scary face. But we should be fine. Even if it does, it might want to Rock Smash. Which is preferred. Excuse me. Alrighty. Yep, we got you. We got all these mons here. Okay, let me just... We'll double check and make sure the... We're still going to be out damaging this. So it's 15 to us, 23 back, 10 recovered. So 23, this is a 5-hit KO. Which is fine, we'll eat our Orange Berry and we'll be chill. Okay. And we get our new berries. Let's go. Then some cherry. And more orins. Yes, please. Okay. I do believe there's an item up here. Unfortunately, we cannot catch here because it's still 104. And we've already caught our 104 encounter. Double revive, sure. That's just money. I don't think there's anything else here. Oh, there is. Super potion. Alright. Is this... We're almost to the double battle. We're very, very, very close. Okay. So we're good here. We got you. Alrighty, let's go. I'm sure you have so much money. Lots and lots of money. Okay. Which way Winston comes in? Furfro's here. We intimidate it immediately, which is going to be good for us in the long term. We're going to attempt a scary face on this to make sure that all of our mons outspeed it, because this is a 102 speed on this mon. So we're just banking on no critical hit flinch here. This is all we're banking on. Okay, flinch. That stinks. We will... If we do here, we're at 59. We're at 59. Critical hit, headbutt. Still does not KO. We will attempt the scary face again. Please don't flinch again. Perfect. All right, now we're fine. So we have scary face the Furfro. Everything should be able to outspeed here. So we will go into our grotto. Primarily, we wanted our grotto to outspeed. And now we just sit here and just Mega Drain on the Furfro. A boom. And we do Mega Drain. Vroom. So this cannot critical hit us because we have shell armor, and it's at -1, and it is not going to be able to outspeed us because we have scary faced it. So we're just gonna all right, we got a little bit ahead in the battle here. So we've got with the Mega Drain, and we done it! Woo! We got the Furfro. Okay, Mighty comes out. When somebody comes out, this is going to want to Ice Fang. We go into our I think it was the Dreadnought, right? That was fine against this. The worst thing that could happen right now is that we do get the freeze on the Ice Fang, but we've got plenty of pivots to work around here. Because we can go back into Timpani on crunches, and go back into other fire types that we have here on the Ice Fangs. I guess technically it could Fire Fang as well against the Grottle. Wait, I mean, hold on. This Ice Fang's only doing... No. We gotta save because we want to be able to pivot through this. We'll go into our Oboe. Goes for Fire Fang. That's okay. Ice Fang does do the most amount of damage, and we do already outspeed this mon, so we will Ice Fang. It will probably crunch us back. That is totally fine. And we just Ice Fang until it dies. Goes for crunch. Okay, defense drop is there. A little bit, not the best. with the defense drop on Crunch. 57. Critical hit, -1 Crunch, still does not KO the Dreadnought. So we Ice Fang again. I said the critical hit Crunch does not KO the Dreadnought. It absolutely does not. Okay, and this thing does not have any priority moves. And Ice Fang will... Let me just double check. Ice Fang doesn't have a chance to miss in this game. It does not. Perfect. And Ice Fang will kill. Alrighty. There we go. Okay, now we got ourselves a fisherman battle. Again, a little bit spooky. We got a couple as a problem on, particularly the first guy is a problem on. As we have a Quillfish here, and if we had an electric type for this battle, we would be totally okay, but we do not have an electric type. So we're gonna have to get a little bit creative to get through this this problem on. This was one of the problem battles. The first one with the Ariados, and then this one, and then the double battle will obviously be tough. Okay. We go here, turn on our chill vibes, and go to calcs. Okay. So I had some idea. I think it was around Serena to get through the Quillfish. Or, no. I know exactly what it was. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we'll lead with the fire type. We'll lead with Litleo. I guess we'll do a little bit chip to our fire types. So that it sees kill with dive. So when it goes for dive, we will switch in our Serena, who underspeeds it. Quillfish will come out, and we just drop kick, and we live. Hello, Jack. Hello. Welcome. Got through a couple fights here. Nobody's died. Thank goodness. We got very, very fun battles here. We got a tricky one with our adult Spheal here, and then this one is going to be a doozy because it's a double battle. So good to see you. Okay. So we are baiting. We're just gonna make sure we want a fire type that outspeeds everybody. Right. Or that can outspeed. Oh no, I actually want the Litleo because I want it to underspeed. Those are all babies. How could you? They are all babies, but they are very terrifying babies. This baby right here is the best mon in the game, at least for the player. Probably not what you go up against, but as a player, it's arguably the best mon in the game. Okay, so we can leave with Litleo. We bait the dive kill. We just have to do 72, 71, 70, 69, 68. 67. Oh, we just have to get to 80. We just have to get to 84, of course. Durr. So we just have to get to 61 HP on our Litleo to pre-damage, which is totally doable. Well, actually, you know what? Okay, as I say, our Salandit it's much better. We just bring our Salandit because the Salandit will. Oh, and the Quillfish just outspeed. Perfect. Our Salandit will do the job just fine. So we lead Salandit. Quillfish in. Also, Jack, there is a potential, very small, but there is a chance that we might catch my queen or my king today. We don't want it, but it could happen. It is a 10% chance. I know you want it. I don't want it. But we all know what happens with my queen. I only got one chance, and it's all up to RNG. How could you bet against my queen? We don't need it for the gym. Coming up, because it's a rock type, and it has ground type moves and all that stuff. Okay, so Salandit baits dive on Quillfish. It will go for dive. We switch into our Serena. It will then use dive on us, doing not a lot of damage. And then we drop kick it. Boom. And then it will go for Venoshock or Toxic, and we can put the Pecha Berry on the Serena. Whoops. Let me pick up the Serena from there. Okay, I can already... Actually, we'll keep these bonds in here because I can already tell that we probably want all of these. Because Groddle can take on the Seadra, and it's Aurora Beam, not Ice Beam, which is very, very nice. Okay, so yeah, so Lead Salandit, switch Serena, drop kick, 2-hit KO, and then the mon that comes in after that is it's actually the Celio that comes in next. Because... Well, I mean, I guess the Seadra could come in depending on how much damage I take. But if it's Celio, we can go Dreadnought, and Dreadnought beats the Celio. So... Celio in, switch Dreadnought. Does it have Ice Beam? Oh, just Aurora Beam. Okay, and then Dreadnought to hit KOs. And then if the Seadra's in, if the Seadra comes in on... If the Dreadnought is in front of the Seadra, we go hard to Groddle. If anything else is in front of it, we go into Salandit, bait a water move, then go into Groddle. And then Groddle will take care of the Seadra from there. Okay. I guess we could bring the new... Oh, we caught a new mon as well. Viola, the Bayleaf. We can bring you as well. And then... I guess Masquerain because you're faster. Sort of faster than things, not really. You don't outspeed. The Float Soul outspeeds, right? It does, and it can break. Okay, we'll bring the Float Soul. Where's that base instrument? The next one we catch will probably be a base instrument, because the goal is we're getting a fighting type here in the next route. But there's a good chance we'll get it. We want the fighting type. No, we don't want the Pecha on you. We want the Pecha on you. And orange berries on everybody else. I promise you, we will be evening out the orchestra. We will be getting a nice harmonic sound eventually. Oranberry, Pecha, Orin. Perfect. Okay. Alrighty. So yeah, we're trying to look for some very specific mons here. We'll probably be getting 2 encounters, at least 2 encounters today. The potentially for 3, maybe 4, depending on whatever we pull on that second route. Because we have a gym coming up real fast, and we need a couple of good mons, into some of the problem mons that they have, that we don't have a lot of answers for. Pulling the fighting type would solve it all. We do have a fighting type technically in our Krogunk, but the Krogunk just does no damage. It's so bad. The Krogunk is so bad. Once it evolves, I think it will be better, but it's just like, it's not good right now. It is just fake out bot. Alrighty. Make sure we're leading with a Salandit. Perfect. Alrighty. Alright, here comes the Quillfish. The Quillfish does outspeed and will want to use Dive. So we will go right into our Serena. Here comes Dive. You know, I actually think I do want to rapid spin here because I saw the Quillfish does have Black Sludge. So we do want to be able to outspeed it and just consistently do drop kicks on it. So it will hit us with Dive this turn, we rapid spin, we outspeed it, and then we can just do the drop kicks and we should be able to take care of the Quillfish. Okay. Here comes the Dive. Not very effective. We rapid spin, we are now +1. That's very good damage. It will heal Black Sludge. And now we just drop kick. Okay, it's protect, that's totally fine. Our Serena is so good right now. We haven't used this mon previously because the Steenie didn't have like any good like defensive stats, but now that we got a full Serena, having the 120 base attack with dropkick, it's got some pretty respectable bulk to it too, and it critical hits. there's instances in Calyx where our Serena is living things better than our Grottle, which is meant to be a defensive mon right now. Okay. So here, Pecha Berry exactly for this scenario. Which will Chop Kick. Alrighty. Okay, so this should bait in the Seadra. Okay. So it's probably going to see Aurora Beam here. Well, actually, hold on. I outspeed this mon because I got +1 right now. And I'm not intimidated. Drop kick is 100% kill. Boom! Look at this. Kick, kick, kick. Wait, how is this? I don't know what I was looking at. I was thinking that Drop Kick couldn't kill all these mons and sweep, but according to my counts, it does. Didn't have to do all that extra planning. Oh! That's fine. It's gonna Aurora Beam, but we always live. And spin on him for good measure. Okay. We are through that. Easy peasy Serena sweep. Okay, now we've got... he didn't look at the spreadsheet properly. I know. I am definitely finding myself to be... I prep. And then once I'm in there, in the battle, I just go full on vibes. Even though I have my notes in front of me right here. I just vibe it and intuit it out. Because I realized something in mid-battle, like, oh, I could have done this. And then, like, I pivot myself, but... but we make it, we make it. I do need to be more mindful about that because doing that, I did that in Brawly, and that did cost us mons by me doing that. Okay, now it's time for the fun one. Very, very fun double battle. Okay, let me just search this up first. Double battle. Well, actually, it's in my. Bugs here. Okay, so the bug. So if the AI only has one Pokemon on its left side of the field using a spread move, it will deal full damage target to both of the player's Pokemon. So that's important to know. If the AI only has one Pokemon, it's on the right side, it will always take reduced damage from spread moves used by the player. And if the player uses a spread move that KOs the right side AI Pokemon, the Pokemon on the left side, which immediately takes damage afterwards, takes the full single target damage. Okay. So I'm just gonna copy and paste that right here because I will forget. But this is what we've got for our battle here. This is a double battle. It will be Clefairy be able to use Follow Me and Helping Hand with Friend Guard and Dedenne with a Cheek Pouch. Very, very obnoxious and annoying. And so let's take a look at the... Let's take a look at what we got here. Because the Dene is the main problem. I mean, ideally we want to get rid of the Clefairy, but like realistically the Dene is just going to start doing just tons of damage and all that. So let me see what Echoed Voice does. Power increases when used on consecutive turns. So realistically, if we lead the, because ideally I've seen Grottle be a solid lead into this, which makes sense. Against the Dedenne. It still does so much damage. And we have to start Razor Leaf shenanigans. I don't think I have anything that outspeeds the Dedenne that isn't weak to it. And we also, there's a thing as well for the AI where how the double battles work is that they see the slots like X of each other. Let me just double check on that as well. Hold on, we're gonna go here for a hot second. Boop. I'll keep that there. I just want to see. No, it was.
You're getting.
Squirk, okay. I'm just getting confirmation here. Quadruple checking that this is exactly how the doubles work, because that is going to be important with the way that we position here. Yeah, okay, so it X's. So 1 to 1 is here, 2 to 2 is here. Okay. Coolio. So if that's the case, I want the Dedenne to be using, what do I want it to be using? Probably, if you want to go the Grottle route, if it's Razor Leaf with Friend Guard is annoying. Well, okay, so we can lead the Krogunk. We can do fake out stuff on it. Or we lead you, because that will bait out Electro Web, which is I want over Dazzling Gleam. So we can lead the Weasel in the Dedenne slot and our Grottle in the other slot. Or what do you do to the, you do good damage to you, but to you, it's a guaranteed 3-hit KO. Because if we do, we have double fake out. Excuse me here. We have double fake out, so, and we can easily bait electric moves with the Buizel. So if we do something like a Buizel, do you do better? Smog? I could also, I just got the Poison Barb, so how does Poison Barb do? Oops, we want Poison Barb. Sludge is a pretty good chance to 2-hit KO, which is not that bad. Because that will get rid of the Clefairy. If we do... That's the thing. The Helping Hand is going to be the issue here. So if we have... Okay, so slots. We have Clef here. Dedenne here. We want Gunk on the Clef slot, and Dedenne, we want Buizel on that slot. So we fake out Dedenne, sludge the Clef. This will bait an Electro Web. What is Follow Me and Helping Hand? Follow Me. Move, status move. So okay, so this is always, it's always gonna be random Helping Hand Follow Me, which is a little bit spooky, for sure. So if we bait Electro Web, we can go into our grass types, the bulky grasses. If we go Helping Hand, that's Helping Hand. And then you take it a lot better. Here we can put Oran Berries on you. Okay, so fake out. We sludge the Dedenne. I mean, we sludge the Clef. That gets Clef to half. We then double switch into Grottle and Serena on the incoming E-Webs. It could be, it might be random Follow Me or Helping Hand. Then from there, Dropkick does have a chance to KO the Clefairy. I think between You with Poison Barb. It's gonna be really close on the Clefairy. But oh no, we do Drop Kick into Razor Leaf, which KOs both bonds and does chip onto the Dedenne. So then double switch. And we want, who do we want on what slot? I think we want the Dedenne, we want the Serena on the Dedenne slot. So it's Grotle and Serena. So that gets rid of the U. And then how does, you're pretty frail, right? Yeah, another Drop Kick kills. This is gonna be, so D-Gleam gets to 42. Yeah, and you're always outspeeding even after that, okay. So then I have to deal, yeah, because you come in, I just have to live a Psybeam plus a, because I don't have any Psychic Resists. That's the issue here. That is quite the issue. Oh, so maybe it's Bayleaf then. Maybe we go Bayleaf, because then we'll have Synthesis stall for things instead of the Grotle. So if it's Bayleaf, Serena. Bayleaf, Serena, and then the Drop Kick Magic Leap takes out the Clefairy. That brings in... That actually might bring in the Dedenne. Oh, the Togedemaru, I mean. Which is kind of not what we want. We want the Togedemaru left to the end. Because we definitely need our Grotle for the Togedemaru. That is our answer to the Toge. So we have to have Grotle in. Okay, so we fake out the Dedenne, Sludge the Clef. That baits in E-Webs on the Grotle Serena switch. Then it's Razor Leaf into Drop Kick on the Clefairy. We get to there. So then it becomes Abra Dedenne. Abra, I think we'll see. The problem is this line messes up at any time the Clefairy uses Helping Hand, or at least on the second turn when we're killing the Clefairy. If it uses Helping Hand, Dazzling Gleam there, that's where things get real spooky, real fast. Is there any way for... Oh wait, do you live this? Not if it crits. So I'm debating if I even just want to leave the Crow Gunk in and just kill the Clefairy. Because that will bring in Abra, guaranteed. It's just the only problem is just helping hand Electro Web from the Dene always kills the Crow Gunk. But I would assume with the AI that if I have a poison type move against two fairy types, that it's gonna want to follow me on the Clefairy, right? We just know that the Dene will 100% be using Electro Webs. And I guess if it... Let me see here. I just want to double check the... Run Bun doubles AI. Wait, actually... No, that's not gonna work. Because I have to, I was gonna say if I can find a way to fake out the Clefairy and then I could sludge the Dene to kill it. But that doesn't kill. Especially with Friend Guard. We have to get rid of the Clefairy. So we do... How do you all take the Helping Hand E-Webs? 20%, 21%. Okay. So I said that this, okay, this is still the safe line, still the safest line. We have to use Grottle. We can't use Bailiff because Grottle sees kill on Togedemaru. We don't want Togedemaru out yet. So from here, it's Abra and Dedenne. The Dedenne will be at... Dedenne will be at like, we'll say 30% versus Grottle and Serena. The Abra slot, so they're gonna go into, oops, let me go back to here. It's gonna be Psybeam into D-Gleam. But I don't know what slot the Psybeam will go on. How can I guarantee what slot the Abra Psybeam's into? How do I do that? If I keep my Krogunkin, that definitely works. It's just I have to risk the helping hand. Helping hand Electro Web crit. I think I have to risk it. I don't really see what other line is, because by risking that crit, and it's only a 75% chance. I mean, it's only a 75% chance. So there's a chance the critical hit can low roll as well on the helping hand critical hit. So yeah, so I think we have to go this line. We have to do this. Figure the energy, sludge the clef. Switch. Gunk is here, and then Grottle into this slot. Dedenne, that brings in the guarantee, brings in the Abra and Dedenne. which will then Abra will see kill on with Psybeam, and the you will see D-Gleam. Okay, so then from here we switch. We go Litleo, or like who takes the D-Gleam better? Oh, we can even just go into you. Two, 20.5, 20.5. Can the Grottle take out the Abra? Razor Leaf definitely does. Okay. So Gunk goes into Litleo. This is very unfortunate. We're gonna have to risk flinches on Zing Zaps in order to get through the Togedemaru. Switch Litleo, Grottle KOs Abra. Then it's Togue, Dedenne, which is going to be at Razor Leaf is spread, right? It is spread. Okay. But I still think even with spread damage, 123 to 145, I think it's still killing the Abra. Then it will be at another. It'll be probably back to full now with Cheek Pouch. So, Cheek Pouch. Vacuum Wave to the Togue. Not much, but Low Sleep has a chance to get rid of you. But there's no way there's no way for me to be able to outspeed the Togedemaru. Oh, you do nothing to it. Wait, this Serena's so good! Okay, so then Serena can beat the Togedemaru. It can Rapid Spin, outspeed. And then the Toad's gonna have to Oh, you know, I do have Unnerve. So the Dedenne won't be able to, okay, wait, that actually works out great because then the Dedenne won't be able to eat. So this will put it at another 60%. And then even if the Dedenne does that, we kill the Dedenne. Yeah, because we're still chilling with E-Webs. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Then Groddle can take care of... That is a 3-hit KO. Yeah, that'll definitely kill. And then from there, we can use Serena to finish up the fight. I don't think the Toad will be seeing any kills on... No kills on Litleo. You'll want to fake out. I think. Let me just see here. Whoops. So yeah, it will 100% fake out on that turn, and we can we want you, Dedenne. Incinerate should be able to get the KO out on the Dedenne from there. Because regardless on that turn, the Toad fake outs. The Toad is in the Litleo slot, which is what we want. The Toad fakes out the Litleo. Groddle KOs the Dedenne, and then Grass types finish off Toad. And we'll see the right. It was the bug is if it's a single, only one point gets on the right side, it will always take reduced damage from spread moves used by the player. So then we have to make sure we use single target moves. Oh no, to the left slot. Actually, Toad will be in the left slot, which means that it will take full damage. Okay, so then we're chilling there. Okay, I see the line. Okay, we're good. This is a cool solution to this battle. It all comes down to one turn. Things get real south real fast if one very, very specific niche thing happens. And make sure you do indeed have fake out. Perfect. Okay. Odds are not impossible, but as long as we get through that turn, we're solid. I believe. Let me take you. Okay, we are giving you the Poison Barb that we just recently acquired, and everyone else gets Oran Berries. Alrighty, Litleo hasn't had a lot of time to shine, but this is a very, very, very specific scenario that Lilio's gonna actually be a huge, huge help. Okay, we want to make sure. So you are, if they lead Clef Dedenne, we actually want this. Because this puts you in the Dedenne slot and then puts you in the Clef slot. Okay. If for some reason I do this wrong and I do end up going for D-Gleam, it does have a chance to kill my Krogunk. That should be right. That should be correct. You are in the Dedenne slot, and you are in the Clef slot. All right, I think we're gonna go for it. Oops, what am I doing here? Coming here. Okay. Okay, I really hope that I understood this correctly, because things can get really bad if I didn't put the Mons in the right spot in the first couple turns. Okay, so I think the main problem, the main issue is that once we get through, we just have to get through we have to get through the second turn. If we get to the second turn without a helping hand critical hit Electro Web, we are fine for this. We are fine for the rest of the battle. Whew. Okay. Put this out here. Here we go. The terrifying twins. Dedenne and Clefairy. And we should have perfect. Buizel on the left, Krogunk on the right. First turn, we fake out the Dedenne, and we sludge the Clefairy. Okay, gets the helping hand, but we do fake out the Dedenne, which is good. Here we go, sludge. Okay. That's a low roll. That's very unfortunate. So now, this is the turn. This is the turn that it comes to. We switch into our Grottle here. And our Krogunk has to live a help. The worst case scenario is help. We don't want to see helping hand. We want to see follow me. If it goes helping hand, we don't want to see a crit. If we see a critical hit, we want to see a critical hit on our Grottle. We don't want to see it on our Krogunk. Here goes nothing. You are out. Grotle is in. Clefairy uses follow me. Okay, we're in the clear. We're good. Today we'll use Electro Web. Okay. Not the end, I guess, but still not what I wanted. Ah, that's also not what I wanted. Okay. Did I really get 2 low rolls? That's crazy. I got 2 low rolls. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to pivot now. And I think the pivot is you. Okay. God, that poison bar was just not enough. It was 75% chance to Oko. The helping hand. Ay, ay, ay. And Degleam, helping hand. I can't get critical hit on my U. Okay, Abra comes out here, a little bit of pivoting, but I actually think that if with how our Grotle is, if we're at, what is the, I gotta see here, just to be safe. Okay, 36. 36 from the Abra. Does have a chance to Oko, so I think we can. The problem is we're gonna have to you definitely do not take out the Bailey, yeah. I mean, there's no way that... Can you live? Can the Weasel live anything the Abra throws at it? Not after whatever the Dene does. So can the Litleo live double? So Psybeam does 30 to 36. And you're 30 to 36, and then you do 30 to 36. Okay, so I mean the Litleo is able to live, so we're gonna go. Do I want a synthesis here? Because what are you taking from Degleam? Yes, we do want a synthesis here. if I get... We're at... Oops, we're at... Oh, is it 37? Side beam does not kill. 37 to 44. God, not killing that Keflari was so brutal. That was so brutal. That was not good. That was not good. Okay, I think I have to go. I think I have to go Litleo. And I think I still have my berry, right? I do. Okay. So we go Litleo. I think I have to attack with the magical leaf here. Can Litleo... So if we might... I don't think it's going to double up on the Bayleaf, but it could double up on the Bayleaf. If it does double up on the Bayleaf could die. Or might just barely live. But I'm okay with sacrificing a grass type right now because we have 2 solid grass types. Alright. Oh! It's single target. We want this... We want the Abragon, right? So what do you do to the... You do nothing. Yeah, we want the Abragon. Okay, here we go. Okay, Degleam. There's our berry. There goes our Bayleaf. Oh, do we live? Okay, huge, huge, huge. Okay, so now we have to go to our Serena, I think. Oh, Incinerate hits both? Oh, huge. Okay. So yeah, we have to go to you because you still live any of that, and then our Serena is chunky enough to be able to survive. Oh, this is mean the Litleo is gonna come in clutch here to help us through here. Okay, Electro Web, that's okay. Come on, Litleo, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Cool, I'll take the Serena, we'll take that, no problem. Gonna use Incinerate. Perfect. Gets the Dene low. Okay. We're still in a good... We're still fine. We've pivoted and we've recovered. We've come back from this. Okay. But we're still in a fine position. Because the Togedemaru comes out. We are doubling the Dene slot. The Dene looks like it's about... we're okay, so we're a little bit flip-flopped here. I still think it's that. I still think it's this, and then we drop kick into the Dedenne to get the Dedenne off the field. I'm hoping this Incinerate it does enough to the Dedenne. It's 23 to 20. Headbutt does do more on the Dedenne. So yeah, we have to go that, and we have to drop kick the Dedenne. Perfect. Okay, we want the fake out on that slot. That's exactly what we wanted. E-Webs comes out. Dedenne is dead. Holy. Okay. This is where the VGC knowledge comes in here. You can only fake out one slot. You have to choose which slot it's going to be. And then the Togedemaru is always going to go for the fire type because the fire type is what it's threatened by. Okay, that leaves just the Togedemaru. Let me double check. The Litleo 36 versus Togedemaru's Zing Zap. Zing Zap, critical hit, does have a chance to kill the Litleo. But I think we can pivot around with Iron Heads and Zing Zaps to get through this. So we'll go into you. And it's all based on the drop kicks here. They go for Iron Head. Okay, drop kick, that's gonna help us to lower its attack 100%. The good thing is that this Togedemaru is not, it is not Iron Barbs. Okay, so let me double check here. Iron Head to a... Whoops. We've got 36 on the Grottle. Iron Head cannot crit. It will be... Grottle always lives. And for the Serena, if it critical hits Iron Head at 41, we always live. Alright, we were through. Holy! Alrighty. No sweat. Absolutely no sweat on this battle whatsoever. Ah! Alright, cool. So we got one more battle, and then we are made it to Rustboro City, and we can catch some encounters. And that will wrap up the stream for the night. Pretty good battles tonight. I'm pretty pleased with how they went. There's a couple of pivotings here and there. But my goal is, since we lost a lot at Brawley, if I can get through Roxanne deathless, then I feel fairly comfortable with the run moving forward. If we end up losing some mons in Roxanne, we're really hemorrhaging here. And this run has so much potential because we have so much power in the box for later in the game. Once we get to mid-game, having our Salazzle, our Floatzel, Torterra, mons like that are gonna be like really good. Okay. Alrighty. Whoops, let me do this. Alright, so we got this battle. There's the Lumini on here. I don't think there's anybody who's gonna be out speeding. I mean, Air Slash does that. Why do you live? That's crazy. You definitely die. You almost die. Okay. So we can Luminium can use Surf, we use Rock Tomb on it. Brings it -1, 37. We bring in our Serena. Serena KOs. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Slays KOs with Drop Kick. That will bring in the I think that's gonna bring in the Staravia next. Which we then go back into our Dreadnought on the dual wing beat. It will want to Rock Smash, where we can bring our Masquerain in on the Rock Smash. It will want to dual wing beat again. We go back into you, and then Rock Tomb kills. I mean, I guess we don't even need to do that. Because if Rock Tomb kills, Rock Smash, Fighting Gem, Critical Hit, we're still not dying to that. That really doesn't do anything. And so that will bait in the Gloom. We'll want to Magical Leaf. We can go into our we can pre-poison a Mon here. We'll pre-poison our Fletchender. That does 51. This does 58. The air release is doing more to the Gloom. So we'll pre-poison our Fletchender on a Magical Leaf. Then we can air release. Well, I mean, I guess the Litleo is technically better because it's going to be special, and if it strength saps. My strength is already at like 1, so we can use both Mons to be able to get through. We can like double poison it because the strength sap is going to be a bit of an issue. What do you do against Air Cutter? Doesn't do that much. Because yeah, if I go into Litleo, we can Incinerate, burn the Lumberry. It will probably want to Sludge or Strength Sap, which is fine. We can just give it pre-poison in the Oranberry. Excuse me. And depending on that, that will bring the Numel there. And we want that doesn't do it. And that's not quite gonna be able to do it. How much chip do you need to be able to kill with Water Pulse? So it's 2 fake outs, right? On this. Because 19 plus 19 plus 74 is 100. Perfect. Okay. So then we can do pivoting to bait out lava, earth powers and lava plumes. Okay, so we'll be... Oh, right, I forgot I had this thing. Hold on. We want to show that. Bop. Okay. We got you. We Dreadnought. Dreadnought goes to there. Then we bring Serena. Serena kills that. Brings in you. Want to go for dual wing beat? We go back to Dreadnought. Dreadnought just kills. After that, you come in. We go Litleo and Fletchender to deal with that. Ideally, we want Fletchender to be able, Litleo to KO the Gloom, but there might be some strength sap shenanigans that goes on here. We're gonna pre-poison them. That will then bring in you. We want the Buizel there, and we want a. How are you against Ancient Power? The Ancient Power boosts are going to be a little spooky, so we have to position. We have to make sure our Litleo is the final mon. Well, I guess maybe we just don't even bring Fletchender then. We bring in Salandit. And use Flame Burst on that. Yeah. So we'll pre-poison that. We're Salandit, we can't do any status moves on it unless we paralyze. I don't really want to do that. And then for this, we want the flying resist. Or we want another grass type. Which is probably you outspeed, and you can do a decent amount of damage. And then we can go through. We just have to make sure that we are baiting Earth Powers and not Ancient Power. Because if this Numal gets the Ancient Power 10% boost, it has Simple, it will get +2 in all its stats. And it's very scary. Okay, that's the squad. I think everybody's Oranberry. We're just going to pre-poison the Litleo. Okay. I hope you've been enjoying my my scribbles and my notes. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I use them and write them down, and sometimes I don't because I just see it all in my head. That, my friends, is what ADHD is all about. Just consistent racing thoughts all over the place, jumping round and round. Well, that's me, and I'm happy about that. Okay, so everybody gets Oranberry. And then we just pre-poison. Litleo. Okay, we'll just have to grab a oh wait, I have a potion in my bag. We're fine. God, the graphical effect for poison is always like really hard on the eyes. That super pixelation is just like, wow. It's 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Okay. Perfect. All right, this is our last battle of the night before we catch some encounters, and then we go again on Friday. Alrighty, here we go. Should I or shouldn't I? I will battle. Okay, last Haley will send out the Luminion. Luminion will be using Surf here. We will be using Rock Tomb to make it go -1 speed. Comes the Rock Tomb out. Its speed is now down. We will go into our Serena here. Into our Serena, onto another Surf. Eat that just fine. And then Drop Kick kills. Vroom. Woo! This should bait in Staravia, I think. Yep, Staravia comes in. We got the Intimidate out, that's totally fine. We're gonna be going onto a dual wing beat. We go back into our Dreadnought. Okay, we are at 48 HP. A Fighting Gem boosted Rock Smash critical hit never KOs our Dreadnought, and our Rock Tombs always kill the Staravia. And there goes boom. Such a scary move, right? So scary. And there goes the Staravia. All right. Next to come in will be Gloom. The Nubel comes out. Oh, okay. So Nubel is going to be seeing Earth Power, which I am totally fine with, I think. I just want to make sure who gets a better roll on Lava Plumes. 42, 60. All right, so we want to go into Timpani here. So it does see kill on Earth Power. Okay, so here comes the Earth Power here. It will now want to use Lava Plume, and we will go into our Bassoon on the Lava Plume. Oh, it's Flame Charge. Oh, okay. That's still okay. We just have to. I thought it was. I didn't expect it to use Flame Charge. I guess so. Alrighty. It's still not that bad of a, not big of a deal, because we are going to fake out it. Flinch. It will want to use Earth Power. So we go back into our timpani. Big Tone, hello, hello. Good to see you, buddy. We're just wrapping up. It's the last trainer of the night. You can catch some encounters. You can skip back. We got through the twins. A little bit spooky through the twins, but we got through them. Okay. This should be still another fire type move. We're at 47. Hello, June. You say June is I love her back. Okay. That does have a chance to Oko. So we go back into... Back into you. Okay, let me just make sure. Oh, this Weasel is incredible. Okay, we will fake out again on the Numal. And I believe... Oh, I have to double check here. I need to go back into my own VOD. Because I need to make sure if this Numal used Flame Charge once or twice. If it used twice, we can't do this. If it did use Flame Charge... Where are we here? Okay, so Numal comes out. It went Earth Power. Use Flame Charge once. There's a +2. He goes Fake Out. He wants to go for Earth Power. We switch in there. And then I went for Lava Plume right now, right? Perfect. Perfect. So, +2 speed Numal never outspeeds my Weasel. I need to make sure if I also faked out this one. I had to have. Okay, so I did use Fake Out. Perfect. Okay, so now, even with the Passion Berry, we still outspeed the Numal by 2 points, and through Passion Berry, Water Pulse does kill the Numal. Because, I'll do my math again. 19 plus 19 is 38, plus 74 is 112. Water Pulse kills. And we score the critical hit for the road. Incredible. Very, very nice. Alrighty. That is our trainers to Rustboro City. We have made it to Rustboro. Oh, wait. No, we got one more. We got the Gloom. The Gloom's not a big deal. Okay. You go for Grass Move. We go into you. Woo! The Litleo has done nothing except for the past 2 fights where it has been incredibly important. Like, the Litleo was the key for me getting through the twins. If I did not have this Litleo, the twins would have been very, very difficult. Okay, so we will Incinerate here. Very nice. It might Strength Sap here. You just Sludge, that's fine. Because the fact that the Litleo had Unnerve, it was able to defeat the Dedenne and not let it have Cheek Pouch off. And it was just like, chef's kiss. It was the key that unlocked the puzzle. Alrighty, now we're through this fight. Now we are through. Come on, little lion, we got you, buddy. Okay, so we're gonna be getting at least one encounter here. Depending on what it is, we might be getting a second encounter. Okay. So, we have odds. Odds are kind of ish in our favor here. Here, we'll finish it up with vibes here. So, on this route, oh, let me mark, actually, I got the Chikorita from there. Oops. So, we very, 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 very much want the 30% chance of 40% chance of getting a Makuhita or a Tyrogue. Either one of them are exactly what we need for Roxanne. And if we get those, we should be able to go and deal with Roxanne on Friday, no problem. If we pull the other Mons here, then I'm probably gonna run up to 115 and fish for an encounter. Hoping for a Clam Pearl, most likely. And if that's a dud, we might have to go all the way back to whatever town that our dad's in, and we have to fish for our encounter there. Because essentially what we need is looking into Roxanne. Here, I can give a little sneak peek of like what Roxanne's gonna look like. Looking into Roxanne. Whoops. We only have one fighting type, which is a Krogunk, and the Krogunk is bad. It's very bad. It cannot evolve before this. I won't have any rare candies. It's just not good. Like, ideally, we want it for something like the Bisharp at the lead versus our Krogunk. Ironhead always kills. Like, it's not a good mon, and we don't outspeed it, and Vacuum Wave does not kill the Bisharp. So, if we pull the Makuhita or the Tyrogue, they will be doing the heavy lifting for our fighting types here. If we don't pull them, we have to pull more water types to bring to the matchup. We're also planning on using probably some heart scales here as well to help us through. Because ideally, I don't want to fight these trainers here at the bottom to get the rare candy. I will if I have to, depending on whatever encounters are, but the goal is to not do that. So... Holy moly. Ugh. Don't inhale your spit. I don't recommend it. It's not very fun. Cool. All right. So, 40% of the time, this is an encounter that we really very much want. So we're hoping for a good 40% roll here. Come on, come on, come on. Makuhito or Tyrogue. Okay, we got the Muna. Not that... Muna's still a good mon. It's just not entirely what we need. Okay, so we are gonna go fishing up here. Okay. I promised Jack some base instruments here. Are you that? Oh, I just realized this would have been a perfect name for bagpipes. Musharna looks like a bagpipe. Unfortunately, we cannot do that. Musharna, what instrument would Musharna be? We'll look at the bass instruments here. Yep, this is it. Absolutely 100% the name. Welcome to the squad, sousaphone. It fits perfectly. Alrighty, so we are going to be catching a fish encounter up here, and that will be where we end. We'll take a look at the mons as we get as well, and then I don't have to fight this person on 115, right? That's a 116. No, I don't think so. Okay, so then here we want a ideally we want a clam pearl. This is again 40% of the time we get that. I'd be happy with quillfish. Corefish is again is gonna be good, but not what we need right now. Shelter as well, not what we need right now. I mean, no, we can't really use it right now. Concher maybe, basculin maybe. Okay. Alrighty, that's what we got. That kind of really stinks. We're gonna have to get really, really, really creative in the Roxanne, because there are gonna be problem mons. Is this gonna fit? It just fits, perfect. All right, let's take a look at these mods. Then we'll see if we have to pull an encounter from earlier. Oh, it's holding a moonstone. Wait. Oh, it's always holding that. So we can technically evolve our Musharna right now. Okay. Musharna could be the key. Whoops. All right, let's take a look at this one. Serious? I'll take a neutral nature. I've never used a Musharna before in my life. I'd say that's a pretty good Musharna. I'd say it's a pretty dang good Musharna, if I do say so myself. I think this is great. Very, very good. I will use this Musharna. Absolutely. I think it could put in a lot of work. Now for our French horn. Oh, brave. I mean, we might be using some physical attack moves on this, but we're probably just gonna use using special. It's okay. I think it's still okay. Alrighty. Well, that's what we got. I think I'm gonna call it there. I might get, depending on, I have to do some planning for Roxanne. Depending on what that looks like, we might get another encounter at whatever town that Dad's in. If not, we're gonna have use the mods that we have here to make our way through. So, thank you for stopping by, everyone. We'll be going to get this again on Friday. Goodbye.